good after, well, good evening, everybody. Well, I just want to let y'all guys know that I'm still up and driving. I pretty much have a load like non-stop. I pretty much drive every day and whatnot. Then I've already had like 2 loads from my last video I have recorded. My last load went to Orlando again. I left there today. I didn't get there until like a little after 8 o'clock this morning, so I drove all night last night. I pretty much had like 2 energy drinks last night, and that really didn't do a thing because I guess my body's getting used to the energy drinks. So I'm on my way back to Georgia. I'm about to be passing the 414 exit, which is Lake City at the Loves NTA, which I'm not stopping. I'm gonna stop at Jasper and get fuel and whatnot. But I have a load tomorrow at 1500 Sunday. I'm supposed to pick that up and deliver that in Tampa at 1 o'clock Monday morning. So I'm doing everything I can to get there in Georgia before 2 o'clock. Because I'll be there in 5 hours and 22 minutes. So I have a little more than that on my drive off. So I have like at least 20 minutes between I get there and what I have now. Unless I stop to a 30, then I have 3 extra hours. And I've been debating if I want to stop or not and take a 30. I'll probably stop and let Reba out potty and then get back on the road. So as you can tell, it's almost 9 o'clock. Like I said, I have 5 hours and 22 minutes left. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I'm pretty much getting like burnt out doing this. I need a whole day off and sleep all day. Because I even talked to other drivers out here on the road using the CB and everything, and they said, yeah, our company, if we need to take a day off and everything, we just tell our dispatch that we just need to catch up on some sleep and everything like that. Well, I called today about an hour before I started driving. I literally called my dispatch and they said, we can't do that. We need to get that truck moving. It can't be sitting. Well, I need sleep. But you have 10 hours so you can sleep. I was like, that's not enough. Especially y'all having me driving at night, which I hate driving at night. The traffic ain't too bad at night, but still it's not really safe because you can't really see what's over here to my right. you can't really see what's over to my left. It could be a person that comes running across, a deer, or some kind of wildlife. I won't know until they get in my headlight. So by that time, it's done and over with. So I don't know. One of our drivers that does the same route I do, and he's about to leave this account or this fleet, and he's gonna be driving local up in Georgia, and he'd be home every night, and he'd be home every weekend. So he'd be driving a day cab, and I would do the same thing, but where I'm from, there's nothing down there for this company. Everything's like around this area, North Florida. There ain't nothing in South Florida, Central Florida. There ain't nothing. But it is what it is. At least my child support is getting paid. Bills are getting paid. That's all that matters. So and I'm not really begging family and pretty much anymore for money to help me out. So that's always a good thing. I've been trying to pay my mom back what I owe her when I first started with this company. So but while I was down there in Orlando, I did buy Hariba some more dog food. It was like $8 or something like that for a 15-pound bag at Walmart. And it's Old Roy, I think it is. It's a grilled chicken and rice flavor. So she seemed like she enjoyed it. She pretty much ate everything I had in her bowl. It's dog food I used to give her. She's not eating it as much like she used to. Dang. And by the way, have y'all seen my previous videos during the daytime, and y'all see that black wire in a camera on the left hand side? That's not a wire, that's my CB antenna. It's mounted to my driver's door, so it's not a wire. Well, technically it has wire in it, but it's considered a CB antenna. So, but a couple weeks ago, I'm kind of glad I've been doing this YouTube video stuff. There was one guy I went to the school with this company, CR England. I lost contact with him because he had phone issues and stuff like that, and I had no other way of getting hold of him because that's the only number I had. And he pretty much seen my video, and he commented down on the bottom, but y'all can't really see it or anything because it's private. He put his phone number on there, and I gave him a call. And I'm kind of glad he noticed he remembered my voice and that one particular video that he's seen. So now I have his number. He has my number, so he calls me every once in a while. He's younger than I am. He is a good guy. He's no longer with England. He has been, ever since I got put in this truck, he's got fired from England. I don't know the real reason why. If you're watching this video, Derek, you can comment down on the bottom and explain the real reason why they fired you. But he's with another company. He seems to be kind of happy about it. He's finally over the road. Last time I talked to him, he was in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, up there. So, but as you can tell, I'm on I-75 North. I'll be on this until I hit Jasper. I'm gonna get fuel and clean my windshield. My windshield is filled with bugs from last night and today. So I can still see fine. It's just got a lot of bugs from here everywhere. But yeah, I'll be on this for at least 3 hours and 45 minutes. That's 205 miles. Then I'll be getting on I-475, and then back on I-75, then 285, and then I'll be at my destination for my pickup tomorrow at 1500 tomorrow, 3 o'clock in the evening. If you don't know military time. So I have requested home time for the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th of next month. It has been approved. I totally forgot about how they do their thing, home time thing. You drive 4 weeks, you get 4 days off, which it ain't much, but you have to realize you don't get paid for it. And a trucking like this, any truck company, okay, there's no such thing as vacation or vacation pay. You drive to make your money. When your truck's not moving, you don't make money unless you get paid by the hour. So my sister, her and her family, they're doing a lot better. I know I never mentioned it on YouTube, but they had COVID and everything. Her and her husband and kids, they're doing a lot better. Her husband went back to work, and the kids are going back to school. So everything in that household is back to normal. My dad, he still has his Xbox. He got himself a new game, COD, Cold War, Call of Duty. I watched a little bit of video on YouTube about that game. It looks pretty nice. I just don't like how games like that you get killed and then you respawn. I don't really like that. That's why I prefer Rainbow Six Siege. Once you die until the next round. But you can still view your team players and stuff like that, and cameras and stuff, and help them out. and whatnot. But yeah, that's one game I like and I miss. I was gonna get an Xbox One X again, but the guy I was getting the Xbox from, he's selling it to me cheap because he don't have a controller, or yeah, he doesn't have a controller, so he's selling it to me cheap. Which I have a controller, which I use that controller on my laptop, so it don't bother me. I have one, but he told me that him and his wife, they now have COVID. They told me that it was their stupidity. They went on vacation over in California, and they caught it in California and came back home and done quarantine at home. So they're gonna be down for a couple weeks. So I still contact him. He still has the Xbox. He's not selling it to nobody. He actually played Rainbow Six Siege with me a few times, whatnot. So he knows me and I kind of know him because we played together. So but I can't wait till I get an Xbox back, because being in his truck, it gets real boring when I'm actually stuck somewhere up here, up north, away from home, away from family, doing a 34 reset. It gets boring. I plug in my TV and watch local channels, but yeah, I realize I'm not into that kind of stuff. I don't watch live TV, local TVs and stuff like that. I'd rather watch YouTube, Hulu, Disney Plus, where there's no commercials. So, except for YouTube, but you can skip that. You can't skip it on live TV. So, but I do play my Xbox, I do play my laptop. But you have to realize I pretty much have like 1 or 2 games on there. And I play Farm Simulator 19, and that gets boring after a while. So, but I'm gonna end the video here, and I'll talk to y'all later. Good night, everybody.